is Sizwe cooking again, and my name is Patricia. Today I'm making an interesting meal for you. I'm making umxhanxa. Umxhanxa is our everyday meal in Zimbabwe. It's not every day, but it's our snack. Usually we eat umxhanxa as a snack. Xa sihambile ekhaya ugogo uyasiphekela umxhanxa ngabo 4 abantwana sebelambile sidla umxhanxa. Because I'm not a Zimbabwe, githi lapho kule jodo khona, I'll use a melon. This is spaghetti melon. So instead of using ijodo, I'll use spaghetti melon. To make umxhanxa wami thicker, I'll use what we call the side kabocha squash. Kabocha squash is very thick. If you see this one, it's very nice and yellow. To make my meal yellow, I'll use kabocha squash. So right now I'll cut my ingredients. So for umxhanxa, before I go too far, you need ijodo, which is your melon, and this is spaghetti squash because we are using this one. And then kabocha squash, and then ufuna dried corn. This is dried corn. And then asomxhanxa without ichukela. You can use white sugar or brown sugar. So right now you are going to combine these two. So right now I'm boiling my corn. I'll show you how this melon looks like. Oh my God, it's so hard to cut. It's so tough. Maybe I need a better knife. Oh! So, this is spaghetti squash. It's very good for spaghetti if you're cutting down on carbs and you want to eat spaghetti. Yeah, this is a good knife. It's only that this thing is tough.
So tough,
yeah.
Yeah, I think you have the same one.
Yes. So this is your spaghetti squash. You take out the seeds. So you just take out the seeds like this. Doesn't smell good. Okay. So I don't cut this one. I leave it as it is. And then instead of using this one, because I already have this one which is in half, I cut this one. Kabocha squash is very good because you can still eat this. This is very good and nutritious. But for umxhanxa, I would rather take this out. Okay, so I have my 3 pieces, depending on how much you are making. So it depends on you. If you are making lots of it, let me get a dish to put this. and your corn should be boiling already. But I still have my corn here. So this is 3 cups of corn, and this is a cup of sugar. Sugar, it depends. Some people love more sugar, some people don't like sugar, but it's not umxhanxa without sugar. So we are going to boil our vegetables now. I'm going to put them in a pot. And then I put 1 cup of water. The good thing with this is that it cooks very fast. And our watermelon has been boiling. You want to show? Our watermelon has been boiling. So I'll get it out of the stove. This is our spaghetti squash, and this, I overcooked this so that it's easy to mash, So we already have leftover water here that we can use. So if you see this, okay, and then we'll take this spaghetti squash. You see how it is? This is the squash. If you are using it as a spaghetti, it's so good as well. So I'm breaking it because we are using it for our umxhanxa. Look at that. And then I'll add it with my squash. Ithanga lami. I don't want to waste it. So see, the good thing with spaghetti squash, now we are just left with this. It's right empty. All the edible stuff is gone. So we can throw that out. And now I have my spaghetti squash. So if you want to think of Africa, then you can try and do this. So the thickness differs because I don't want it to be too thick, and I'm trying to break the spaghetti. I'll add more water. Almost 2 cups of water, depending on the thickness that we are looking for. So you can even use a blender if you want. It still works because the spaghetti squash is kind of stubborn. But look at this. So right now I'm going to add my corn. Corn has been boiling already, and this corn is done. Oh, it's almost boiling. It's almost burning too. So now look at that. Then you boil these together for 30 minutes so that the corn absorbs the taste of the melons. So you simmer this for 30 minutes. That way everything will absorb the taste and the flavors. But what I've forgotten is the sugar. You add the sugar so that everything blends together. This is a cup of sugar. So you add your sugar here. With sugar it differs because you might want more of umxhanxa. And if you are missing umxhanxa from wherever you are, use spaghetti squash and kabocha squash or any squash that is good for that. So look at that. Okay, I'll let it simmer for 30 minutes.